Hi everybody, Miss Cindy here again. Hope everybody's doing well. One of my favorite stories is called The Three Bears, and the author is Byron Barton. And as far as I know, maybe he's the illustrator too, maybe he did the pictures too. And I wanted to introduce you to a little friend of mine. As you can tell, he's about as old as Miss Cindy is here. This is one of my original bears, and his name is Theodore. And Theodore has had a little sewing and little repairs done. I think his nose is pretty well gone, but I like to get him out when I read this story. So here we go. Once upon a time, there were three bears. There was great big Papa Bear, and there was a medium-sized Mama Bear, and there was a little bitty baby bear. One day, Mama Bear made some hot porridge. She made a big bowl for Papa Bear. She made a medium-sized bowl for Mama Bear herself, and just a small little bowl for Baby Bear. Oh, isn't that nice? Porridge is something that you might not be familiar with. It's kind of like oatmeal as far as I know. So some of you might have tried that before for breakfast. The porridge, though, was very hot. So the three bears left it over here in their house, and they went for a walk until it got cooled off. Just then, along came a little girl named Goldilocks. Goldilocks looked inside the house. Oh, there she saw three bowls of porridge. 1, 2, 3. I wonder what she's gonna do. I think she might be hungry. Ooh, Goldilocks was hungry. She went in the house. Is that a good idea, boys and girls, to go in somebody else's house? Take their food? She tasted Papa Bear's porridge, but it was too hot. Then she tried Mama Bear's porridge, and it was too cold. And then she tried Baby Bear's porridge, and it was just right. Oh, and she ate, and she ate, and she ate it all up. And she left some flowers behind. Oopsie. Then Goldilocks wanted to sit down. First, she sat in Papa Bear's rocker, but it rocked way too fast. Oh. Then she sat in Mama Bear's rocker. And what's the opposite of fast? It rocked too slow. Then she sat in Baby Bear's rocker, and it rocked just right. So Goldilocks rocked and she rocked and she rocked so much, the little rocker broke. Yikes. Then Goldilocks wanted to lie down. So she went upstairs, and first she tried Papa Bear's bed, but it was too hard. Then she tried Mama Bear's bed, and the opposite of hard, it was too soft. She couldn't sleep. Then she tried Baby Bear's bed, and you guessed it, it was just right. So Goldilocks fell asleep in Baby Bear's bed. A little while later, the bears came home. I think they're hungry. The bears looked at their porridge, and Papa Bear said, "Someone has been eating my porridge." And Mama Bear said, "Someone has been eating my porridge." And Baby Bear said, "Someone has been eating my porridge too, and it's all gone." Oh, so sad. Then the bears looked at their chairs, and Papa Bear said, "Somebody has been sitting in my chair." And Mama Bear said, "Someone has been sitting in my chair." And Baby Bear said, "Someone has been sitting in my chair. Oh, now it's broken in pieces." Oh my gosh, this is such a sad story. I need a tissue. Okay. Then the bears looked at their beds, and Papa Bear said, Someone has been sleeping in my bed. There's a flower. And Mama Bear said, someone has been sleeping in my bed. Then Baby Bear cried out, someone has been sleeping in my bed too. Look, there she is now. Ooh, I wonder what Goldilocks is going to do. She woke up and there's 3 bears. When Goldilocks saw those 3 bears, she jumped out of Baby Bear's bed, and she ran and ran. Where did she run to? Oh, she ran and she ran as fast as she could, away from the 3 bears' house. And then what happened next? Well, the 3 bears never saw Goldilocks again. I think Goldilocks learned her lesson, right? You should always knock on a door, and only on those people's houses that we know, and never ever go in and take their food when they're gone, especially if they're bears. Oh, bye everybody.